Welcome back. Well, many people struggle with their eyesight daily, but what if there was a procedure to cure a lot of those issues? Well, Michelle Atchison and Ann Keating from Eye Consultants are here to tell us more. To both of you, good morning. Welcome and happy Friday.
Good morning. Thanks for having us.
So we're talking cataracts today. Help us, for those of us that maybe hear the term a lot but aren't familiar with it. How would you describe a cataract?
I'd be happy to answer that question. A cataract is any cloudiness of the lens inside the eye. And the lens is located right behind the pupil. So in this model, you can see the pupil's in the front where the iris is. You look through the center and the lens is hiding right behind there. And so when we're born, the lens is nice and clear, shown here. But as we age, the lens starts to harden and turn yellow. And that's shown in this model here called a nuclear sclerotic cataract. And all of us will develop this with time. There are other types of cataracts. Another common one is a cortical cataract, shown in this model here, where you have these white spokes that can grow towards the center and affect the vision. And then there are a number of other different types of cataracts that can also impact vision. As far as when does somebody need cataract surgery, that varies from individual to individual, but the average age for cataract surgery is right around age 65. And 70% of Americans, or by age 70% of Americans have had cataract surgery.
Wow, so you say, hey, no matter what you do, this is going to happen. So no matter what I eat, that's going to take place at some point, huh?
There are different things that can accelerate cataract formation with amount of UV light exposure and medications, but everybody will develop this type of cataract given enough time.
So at what point do I go, okay, something's happening here, things are changing, I need to go see somebody?
Well, it's usually a real gradual onset of blurred vision. So most people, when they first develop cataract, just think they need new glasses. So they might see their optometrist or ophthalmologist and say, hey, I think I need new glasses, or I can't quite get these glasses clean anymore, they seem a little filmy. Other people describe difficulty reading or needing a lot more light to read clearly. Difficulty with night driving is also something we hear a lot. So oncoming headlights suddenly have this starburst around them. It's difficult to see road signs. Other people describe difficulty with glare in bright sunlight. Not that we have much of that here these days. But those are some common complaints that we hear when people develop cataracts.
So I come see you and you say, okay, this is an issue. At what point do you say, you know what, we need to do cataract surgery, and what's that procedure like?
Sure.
So the first step in the process is to schedule that appointment with one of us. You come in and have a complete eye exam where we do a number of different tests, some measurements, and some imaging to make sure that the cataract is indeed the cause for the changes in your vision. And we also look for other problems that could be impacting your vision and see if anything else needs to be addressed or treated. We talk about cataract surgery and answer any questions that you may have, and then we go over lens choice options for the implant that we use with cataract surgery to customize the best choice for each individual. And then you meet with a scheduler, you schedule your cataract surgery. We do one at a time, usually a week or two apart. And then the surgery itself is done at our surgery center, where we have a team of amazing nurses and a nurse anesthetist who help guide you through each step of the surgery and the process. And patients are pleasantly surprised that the surgery is painless and overall very easy experience. The surgery lasts about 10 to 15 minutes.
Oh.
And then we follow you very closely afterwards to make sure that everything's healing as it should. And then you go on and enjoy better vision.
So I got 30 seconds left. So what's my recovery? My recovery time, like a week, and then how do people get a hold of you?
Well, typically we have about a month process where we follow patients pretty closely as they're healing. And we really have very little limitation in activity afterwards. So most people can do all their normal healthy activities as usual. We just ask that patients really avoid very heavy lifting or strenuous activity in the first week after surgery.
If people want to get a hold of you, a website, phone number?
Our website is www.eyeconsultantsfargo.com, and the phone number is 235-0561.
Thank you very much, guys.
Thanks for
Appreciate
having
it.
us.
Interesting stuff. All right, stay with us when we come back. We got much more coming up right after this.